welcome to another edition on your one-on-one interview on Postulate TV with me, Aisatuba, still on fact findings against allegations that are levied on voter registration process on who to issue attestations. Here with me today is personnel of the IEC. Please do introduce yourself.
Thank you very much, Postulate TV, and thank you very much, Aisatuba, for coming here to seek clarification on the ongoing voter registration. Actually, indeed, I am Samboujang Njie, Chief Electoral Officer of the Independent Electoral Commission.
Okay, Mr. Njie, what do you have to say with regards to the allegations that are being levied on the issue of issuing voter registration permit with regards to the mayor of Banjul?
Let's just look at the whole thing before we go into any allegations. And you said allegation, I'll come to that. The fact of the matter is the IEC has rolled out a general voter registration which started on Saturday the 29th, and today is day 7 of the registration. We still have some more days to go. And this voter registration is a general voter registration in the sense that the IEC has declared null and void all existing voters' cards. When I say all existing voters' cards, I mean the voters' cards that were issued in 2011 and 2016. Because of they have outlived their lifespan, and we are giving out new voters' cards to each and every eligible Gambians. And this started, like I said, on the 29th. And for one to get a voter's card, you have to be a qualified Gambian. And according to the law, for one to be qualified, you must be a Gambian. You must be 18 years old, or will be 18 years by the date of the next election. And the next election is scheduled to be on the 4th December 2021. And then you must be able to register in a constituency where you live or where you were born. And aside of this qualification, the law has also requested or required an applicant for a voter's card to go with any one of these following documents that I'm going to name. One of those documents is one, an ID card, 2, a government certificate, or a government passport. In the absence of any of these, any one of these 3, the law has also given the alcalos and the district chiefs to issue attestation to applicants who have not gotten any of one of these documents. And the IEC went for that in order to organize and standardize the application, the attestation, printed application attestation forms, and giving it to its supervisors in the field to be given to applicants as and when they come to collect it, so that they can get to their alcalos. Sorry, their alcalos on the district to stamp and sign for them. So that is why the issue of attestation came in. In the case of Banjul, Banjul has no mayor, Banjul has no alcalo, neither a chief. And the IEC has decided to give these powers to the mayor of Banjul, to the office of the mayor of Banjul, to attest to applicants. So this is what is happening.
We still have people in Banjul which is saying we have, it should have been given to 5 elders to choose instead of giving it to the mayor, because the mayor holds a political office and probably might issue it to people that he or she believes is going to support his political party, or her political party rather.
That is the people's opinion, and they are entitled to their opinion as their right. But the fact of the matter is, before the IEC has taken this decision, it has researched into these things very well and came up with the decision that since the mayor is under the local government authority and the chief is also under the local government authority, the alcalde is under the local government authority, the mayor can do so. And in addition to that, this is not a new phenomenon in Banjul. It has been the case since the registration was conducted in the Second Republic. And again, the IEC has also use Section 127 and Section 134 of the Elections Decree. That says that where an issue which is not dealt into the Electoral Act, or that's the Election Act, the IEC can come up with a decision. And exactly this is what has been done. And in addition, the mayor of Banjul, here we are not looking at the personality who occupied the seat. We are not looking at the person who occupied the seat. We are looking at the office of the mayor. He is entitled to issue attestation to people seeking ID card, attestation to people seeking birth certificate. And all these things has informed the decision of the IEC to give the power to the mayor to attest. Yes, we have received complaints and reports that it should have been 5 elders selected, but who will select the 5 elders? These 5 elders was part and parcel of the documents required before the 2015 Elections Act amendment. But now we don't have the 5 elders as part of the requirement to satisfy an attestation.
I could understand this, the Mayor's Act is backed by the IEC, right?
What I'm saying is, it's the decision of the IEC. the IEC has decided that for Banjul, the status quo should continue, because the norm was that during registration, the mayor of Banjul, I can name names, but I don't name names in any interviews, that have been attesting to applicants who are without documents, and this is what the IEC continue to give to the office of the mayor.
Well, I think that is quite clear. You heard him say that it has been a tradition, not a new thing, that mayor do attest to people who are supposed to acquire voter registration. I think that is now clear to the public. Moving on, and we have another roaming incident, or let me say an allegation again, where pictures of children are being posted on social media showing them sitting in a polling station trying to register. I'm not sure if you're aware of this.
We are aware of that, and we have instruction, even our regional coordinators, our regional commissioners, that let them talk to our supervisors, because attestations are collected at the registration centers and taken to the alcalos, and under no circumstances whatsoever the case may, our team supervisors should give to kids this attestation. But again, we have also discovered in some instances at registration centers that our attestation forms were collected just to be taken to the alcalos or chief to sign or endorse. But during the process, we have come to know that some of them did photocopy this attestation in mass, in large numbers, in large quantities. And perhaps this has landed into wrong hands, like the kids, for them to be registered. That issue has been really stopped, because now, for one to get an attestation form from our team, they will take your details, and if you do not come with your with the same attestation number that you've collected or given to any other person, you will be stopped from registering.
So were you able to trace all the photocopied attestation later?
Where it happened, we were smart enough to pick it, and we nib it in board.
So have you trained, let's say, have you informed the police officers that are normally there not to even allow children to be around that area, talk less of allowing them to go and sit in front of the registrar?
No, you see, Banda, when it comes to election and electoral activities, each and every sector has a role to play. The police were asked to do the COVID preventive measures and for crowd control, but nobody is asked to stop anyone from coming to register or bar from anyone to register or to bring people to register. This was a move by certain people that I will not describe to get these people registered. But we, like we say, when we are planning these things, we have the expected and the unexpected. But as we go, we have enough strategies in place to anything that comes or mar the process, we'll be able to stop it and resolve it immediately. What
exactly is IEC doing to make sure that such incidents do not repeat, like having children being pictured on the election post where people are supposed to register? What step have you taken?
No, the issue of picturing or taking photos of these kids, we cannot stop it, because I, for one, and any other authority of the IEC have been photoed everywhere. Likewise, a child. It's the photographers who do the photograph. But the most important thing for IEC is to stop these people from registering, because the law does not allow anybody to register if you are not 18 years old, will not be 18 years by the 4th of December 2021. And this, you either come with an ID card. If you get it from anywhere, fine. Or the attestation we will control, because most of them, according to the information I've received, even from the social media, they came with attestation. And this attestation are with us, and we are collected by people, photocopy, give it to kids to come back. And thank God that we were able to discover it on time, as early as possible, and stop it.
And what would you think will lead to children going to acquire voter's card? Is it lack of knowledge on who is supposed to actually get a voter's card, or what do you think?
I don't have an opinion. I have an official version. I am not sitting here as Samboujang. I'm sitting here as the Chief Electoral Officer. What I say is IEC. I don't give my personal opinion on any official matter. So I can only tell you the official version.
As the Chief Electoral Officer, are you sure you have educated the populace well?
Oh yes, registration is not new, and Gambians know that. For one to register, you must be 18, because all these national documents, for one to acquire, you should be 18. So, but I mean, in any process, you see people who want to beat the system. And this is normal, especially in the game of politics. It's game. So, but again, like I said, we have put in enough strategies and measures to prevent these things from happening. And whereas it happened, it will not be something that will continue. Because the good thing is, in this day of media proliferation, anything that happened, we got it on time, and we immediately moved to stop it.
That brings us to the end of today's one-on-one interview on the fact-finding about the voter saga of allegations levied against acquiring voter registration, or voter's card rather. So thank you for joining us. My name is Aisatuba. Have a pleasant day.